this is Jolie. Welcome back to Scribbles and Soil. I have to be honest with you. I didn't use this planner much this week. It is Saturday morning, which is the 22nd, which is the first day District 6 in Florida can vote. So we are going in a little bit to vote. But first I have to get my pants clean because I am behind on laundry because I was doing other things. And I consider yesterday a total goof-off day because I did not get much done. I always manage to do my top two regular chores, which is the kitchen and the laundry. But I skipped it, and I couldn't tell you what I did. I read a lot and stuff, but I have to tell you, first confession, I left this open and the tip did dry out, so now I have brown ink all over me from working on it to try to get it to write again. It's still struggling a little bit, but anyway, I did most of my updates in an extra video this week, so I'm gonna, with the chickens and the strawberries, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead in this video and I think set up next week, just decoratively wise. But I want to tell you, I have tried the Hobonichi Weeks. This is my second Hobonichi Weeks that I set up for 2025 and then did not use. And this is my third Hobonichi Weeks that I just bought for spring. I'll repeat this in a Hobonichi Weeks video, but all of the sudden, because I'm doing so much, I started writing in here like crazy, like just brain dumping and all kinds of stuff. So, and it gives me all that room. So I went ahead and bought the spring version because I am determined to make this work for me. And so my goal with planning is to get rid of all my weeks for 2026. I have two actually, and just have my home planner and my on the go. So that's the goal. This is my current on the go, and I have to tell you, I really don't like this setup. So I already bought my 2026 planners. Basically, this one will get me through, but I will probably see. I'm having a dilemma because these are expensive, and I don't know how I'm gonna do with the weeks. I've already been playing in here and how to set it up. I have to divide my weeks page so that it'll take the place of both of my weeks planners. So the weeks in here, I'm going to divide in half. So I was just playing with that in the new one. This is the first week of April when it starts, which is in a couple of weeks. And the easiest way for me to start any new planner is to use a sticker kit that's designed for it, because that kind of helps like teach you how to use it. And I decided to go ahead and sign up for Hubman and Shub Girl, and I used code Aaron10. So I will put on the screen what channel that is, because I can't remember right now. That happens a lot. Hey, I'm in my late 50s. What do you want? So yeah, this is just a rough weekly setup that I know I had decided that 1600 was the time that I was going to just go ahead and cut it. I'm not going to use these times. If I need times, there are times here, which is nice because you can choose. But I really love the fact that Lindsay Scribbles plans, chunks everything together, your whole months together. I'm sorry, my hands are gross. And so I really wanted to start that one, and then I was like, well, I need a kit. I want a kit to help teach me how to use it. And then I think I looked at Mandy Plans, and she has one for it. But Hubman and Chub Girl was $27 a month, and her plan was almost 50. So it was obvious which way I was going to go. And the planners cost the same. So for now, I'm going to stay with Hobonichi Weeks. But I do want to show you something, which when I was setting this up, I did film it, but silently. On the first week, I wrote with this Tombow Monotown marker, black marker. I wrote to film because obviously I don't have a sticker that says that. It would be nice if I did. I had a sticker that says to do, which I found. But look what this marker did. You can read it. It's like, wow. Yeah, so that'll be a challenge. So this markers can't be used in this. So I need to find something else to write with. Hopefully this Tombow, the N15 black, hopefully it won't go through on this paper, but we shall see. All in a day's learning. And this one, because I have absolutely destroyed this with just writing. I am going to continue to use this as my dump journal. When this one is all filled up, which won't be till the end of the year, I will move my dumps over into this journal. So I already have like the backup, and it will always just be a notebook, but I like the Midori's. Hopefully it won't bleed through as much. And plus, you know, I already have my Tombow stuff set up in here, and I'll set up all of my fountain pens and stuff. And so that will come into play for next year. And for my 2026 purse journal, I have already purchased it. I know what I'm going to use. Because I want to get rid of all my extra journals and just have these two, which I probably already said, but I really mean it. So I've already got the Angel Shop that's going to go in here, which I can set up any way I want. And I have, of course, a couple of the books that came with it that I may or may not use in here. And this is an apricot passport size Moterm. These two colors are really my jam. And then for this, I did order another Moterm because I want this one in a Moterm, and it's gonna be in a Pebbles. I found a pink one on sale, so it's not gonna be the veg tan leather. That I don't care about. I do have a bunch of. I really like the veg tan, and I do have a bunch that I used when I was in rings. But to tell you the truth, I want to take a break from rings. And I want to just make a book planner work. So, I haven't even picked out colors or anything. I think I'll just go with what I was using in my cousin. That way, I don't have to search for anything. Okay. And I need my gray. And I need this. So I'm just going to go ahead and set it up with what I was using for when I set up my cousin. How many times am I going to repeat myself? It gets old. Okay, anyway. Oh. Yeah. I've used the weeks for years, and it's just time for a change. Time for a change. Because I need lots of room to write. And I need to not feel bad about completely filling up a book. And that will help. I just need more room, and I want everything in one place. I'm tired of chasing books. Tired of it. And I really want the cousin to work. Or the plans from just Scribbles to work. Either one's fine, but at least this is in one book to start. And this will, I really want the cousin to work. Or the plans from just Scribbles to work. Either one's fine, but at least this is in one book to start. And this will, I really want the cousin to work. Or the plans from just Scribbles to work. Either one's fine, but at least this is in one book to start. And this will, take me through. I don't know if I'll go to the end of December 5th before I switch, because I really want a January start book, obviously. So I may go out of it early. Since this is the academic, it will go to April of next year, right? Where does this end? I'm so sorry for people who already know this. Well, there's November. We are still in dailies. Oh, I love the room. Yeah, here's February. March. Goes to March, looks like. So I can either do another academic planning year. Goes to the beginning, the first week of April, heart of the first week of April. I can either do another academic or go ahead and in November order the one for 2026, January through December, which is probably what I will do. Anyway. Let's get a little bit of washing from Helen onto this page. And for the rest of this year, I will use this as my overarching guide to the house and the chickens, etc. But I can do a lot more detail in the other book, and I'm really looking forward to that. I hope you don't mind. So this will probably just become like, you know, look what I did. And then I'll probably do more in-depth stuff in the cousin. I'm hoping it goes that way. We shall see. We can always hope. Yeah, so I don't know if my Coffee Monsters Co. I ordered her stickers that go across like this to make these little what are these called? Grids. It's a grid, but I mean habit tracker. Jeez Louise. Okay. And I am not going to fill this out on this page because I am going to give it another day to see if they come. So I am just going to put the washi on and draw my headers and leave it. I'm going to do this upside down because I want it right on the edge. I don't care how neat this is at this point. I just need to get shit done. It is the 13th week we're setting up. Quick and easy. I think those are the only two lines I draw. Yeah. Okie dokie. I'm not going to put these in. I want to do the ducks. I forgot about the ducks. Again. Will they match this? Probably not. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 swatches. I'm going to start one down here. I'll probably get in trouble for that. Let's do this one. We'll go down here. No, that's, yeah, I'm going to have more plant news. We got some stuff, more stuff to plant. And it's springtime now. So there might be more plant news. And if I don't repot that philodendron, I am just going to be so angry with myself because I'm going to lose it. I think I'm going to take some starters off of it too. So I have a philodendron that I'm going to repot and take some starters off of. So, this day, the girls didn't get to go out and have their free range. I don't know if I shared that with you. I mean, in the other video, clearly you can see it. But the girls started free ranging this week. They love it. And of course, when it's bedtime, they just put themselves to bed, which is nice. Or when I tell them to go back in, for some reason, they just do. It was really weird yesterday. They were out, and I said, okay, time to go back in. And they all walked over and went back into the pen. And I was like, do you guys understand English? What's going on? So that is this coming week. Have a great week. Thank you so much for stopping by. I know that I didn't really do anything fantastic in this video, but I am taking you along for my ride, for my journey with actually planning and using these as functional planners and not just a journal, though this one will probably mix some journaling in with it, as I have already started this one. Just dumping stuff, man. Has truly become a dump. So anyway, this will stay my dump. This will be my main planner. And this one's going to be an overview. And then I have another one that I may or may not turn into a health planner. It's actually set up for my other channel, but I'm putting both channels in here. So we only have a couple weeks. Well, what? We only have like a week to go till April start. Oh, yeah, let's get this week done and then we're in April. So, yeah. Once again, thank you so much for stopping by. I had to move things over to this channel because my other channel was started out all about luxury handbags and kind of went to other handbags and stuff like that. And I'll talk about those over here too. Something interesting. I know that in the planner community, the fossil bags were really popular for a while. And I never had one of those back when they were popular. So I just fairly recently went and found some because they're really cheap used now. So I'm going to try out a couple of those planner community bags. See what I think. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Have a good day. And remember, hate is a desperate cry for love. Sometimes I just think that people need some love smacked right up against their head. Bye-bye.